Today's episode is about string buzz and the steps I took to eliminate it for good. String buzz sucks, and on this guitar it's happening on the 13th fret when I hold it in the playing position. I had to find where the buzz was, so I took the StewMac Fret Rocker and I did a little test. It just so happens it was on the 13th fret, like I suspected. So I removed the strings, which is step number one, pulled the pegs because I wanted to reuse the strings, and I just set the strings aside. Sometimes they are a tangled mess, so you have to be careful as to how you position them. Then I rechecked with the fret rocker. The fret rocker spans 3 frets, so it allows you to see if there's a high fret in the middle. So you have to take your time, go back and forth, use that rocker and see if it's actually rocking. When it does, you know you have a problem. I then take a red marker and I mark the frets that are high. Now I'm going to use StewMac's Fret Kisser. The Fret Kisser has a diamond coated file in the center of each side. This allows you to place it over top the high frets and do some filing. As you move it back and forth, you'll start to file away the high spots. This is perfect for spot leveling, 1 or 2 frets that are high. You just keep moving the fret kisser back and forth until you kind of feel it skate across the frets. If it's not grinding anymore, that means you're making progress. Once you feel it move freely, then I take the red marker and mark the 2 high frets one more time. I take the fret kisser and I do one last little bit of fret leveling, just to basically check my work. At this point, I'll take the fret hammer and I'll give a few little taps on those high frets, just to be sure that they're seated correctly. I then need to measure the width of the fret, so I take my digital caliper and I span the width of the fret, and it tells me it's 0.07, which is a medium fret. I need to crown the frets, so I use the Music Nomad S-File. It has a side for medium and a side for jumbo. We're not using the jumbo side, we're using the medium. So I mark the frets one more time with the red marker. And before I start crowning the fret, I'm going to protect the body of the guitar with some tape. I use low-tack blue painter's tape for this, just in case I make any wrong moves. I don't want to scratch the top of the guitar. I go back and forth with the S-File, and this gives a nice round appearance on the top of the fret. This is called fret crowning, and it is a necessary step. I'll wipe it down. I'll mark it one more time, and I'll take the S-File over the top, and you should be left with just a very thin red line, and that means you're done. We're now going to make these frets look pretty. We're polishing them with 400, then we move to 800, then we move to 1200. I'm using a StewMac neck protector, which is a fret guide, just to make sure I'm not damaging the neck in any way. I will then clean up the neck with a little bit of lighter fluid Then we're going to check one more time with the fret rocker, and voila. We're good to go. No more rocking. So we'll remove the blue painter's tape. We're then going to condition the neck just a little bit with some lemon oil. I like to use Old English. We'll rub it in there with your finger. Wipe it down. You don't want to use too much excess. Then we're going to reinstall our strings. Pushing the pegs in one at a time. Bringing it to tension. We'll then give it a quick tune. We'll test each string for fret buzz. And we're good to go. No more buzz on that 13th fret in the playing position. And that, my friend, is how you fix fret buzz. Please like and subscribe. Check us out each week for a new video on things that help you keep your guitar sounding perfect.